I gotta confess, man, I made a very, very big mistake, and I gotta just confess. So, we know thoughts are things, and we know that we create and manifest the way that we think. But I was not always investigating the way I was thinking about certain things, so I have to correct it for myself. When I was around the age of 21 years old, I was building an iPhone repair business because I was just the one. You feel me? If your phone fucked up, just call my phone. I know exactly what to do. Back camera, fucking front screen, home button, whatever. I know exactly. And I built this business, and I generated my first $15,000. I used $5,000 to buy a used car off the this guy I knew he was working with cars and used cars and stuff. So I bought this Honda Accord that I'm sitting in right now with the sunroof and all this. $5,000. I had like 56,000 miles on it when I got it. Now it's 130. And I had $10,000 left over. It was my first $10,000 in cash that I didn't have an appointment for. I didn't have a way to multiply this money. I didn't have a plan at that time. And here came this challenging experience for me. It was my mom. She let me know that the house was being foreclosed on and bankruptcy and all these things happening, and she needed $10,000 in order to save the house. And I was fucked up because at that time I felt like I didn't want to give her that money. But then I got in my head about it and started thinking about, who would I be if I didn't give her this money? You know what I'm saying? I'm the giver. I'm the provider. I'm the support. I am the fucking anchor. Who would I be if I said no because I just want to count my coins? Who would I be if I said no just because I work so hard? And at this time, I'm really not too sure if I should have said yes or no. But, in addition to some of the information I got from my partner at that time, she was encouraging me to just be myself and be who I am in the sense I would like to remember that I gave, And so I gave my mom this money, and then I created a frame about this situation. The frame I created about the situation was that I'm going to work so fucking hard, despite everybody's support, lack of support, inability to support, whatever the fuck. I'm going to do all that I fucking can, and then here comes a fucking unplanned for emergency that I have to bend over for. And I created a frame about that. It's almost like I told myself that every time I'm doing something great, something's going to come fuck it up. I just started telling myself that was what it was. And that fucked me up so much. It fucked me up so much. And I couldn't tell because I was so used to kind of feeling like that. And so I kept feeling like that a lot. And years passed. And that's how I knew that it fucked me up, because the last time I got to talk to my mom about the situation, the only thing that came out of me was anger that my dad never said one word about this whole transaction. My biological dad never said one fucking word. Even till today. Even till today, I have never heard him say one word about the simple fact that I gave $10,000 in cash of my own fucking money that I generated from my own fucking business that no one was openly, boldly, or proudly supporting to make sure that they had a place to live. And it fucked me up because I realized how I was seeing the situation. I didn't recognize how I was seeing the situation all those years. I was looking at the situation like, oh, I'm going to do all this work and then something's going to come take it all away from me. But that wasn't true because I had a choice. I could have said no. I just couldn't have lived with myself if I said no. Because money wasn't important to me, though it was very important. It wasn't the priority, though it was making way for all the priorities. And so I felt a little bit of like my self-esteem. Because my business didn't stop. I kept generating money. But now I was generating money with this new story. I'm going to do all of this shit. I'm going to build all this business. And then something's going to come and fucking take it away. And then I'm going to make a big choice. And then all my shit's going to be gone. And I'm going to start again from zero. Without support. Without support. Without support. Without support. Without support. And then I'm going to support every fucking body. And then I'm going to keep growing and keep living without support, without support, without support, without support. And then I'm going to accumulate and fucking support everybody. And I'm like, what the fuck was I telling myself? What the fuck was I telling myself? What the fuck? And so at this moment at this time, I'm a little hard on myself about this because I'm about to be 30 in the age correlation. I know I'm an eternal, infinite being, whatever. But I thought I was going to be at least a fucking multi-billionaire by now. I at least planned for it a little bit. I saw my name on a 30 under 30 list. I don't even know what the fucking goal was. Whether it was 30,000, 300,000, 30 million, whatever the fuck. I just knew I was on the list. I didn't know. I just knew I was on the list. But to my fucking birthday to be coming up a couple of weeks from now, and I'm not on the list and I'm living in my fucking car, I feel like some shit right now about this. Because I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? I wasn't. And so the time I got to know that I wasn't thinking was when I talked to my mom about it. And the first thing that came up, like I said, was my dad never acknowledged what I did. But I'm the one who has all the balls to make sure he has a place to live. He never said one word. And so like the energy of effort is what I'm still healing in my own mind and consciousness and psyche, because I was the anchor, the foundation, the support for everybody to have a place to lay their head, fucking roof on their head, all that shit. And I could have said no. And at this very moment, I don't think I wish I said no, but I think that if I did say no, we would have learned more than me saying yes. Me saying yes meant that I would keep doing everything that I was doing, keep being unsupported, keep making money on my own, not conforming to nobody's fucking system, nobody's fucking way or nothing, which is going to happen anyways. But I feel like if I had said no, and we may have lost a home, we may have been living in cars for a little bit, we may have been homeless or moving with an auntie or somebody or something like that. But I think that would have served us a lot more. Because I'm carrying all the weight of fucking being honorable and righteous in God's eyes and in my own eyes. And that cost me everything. What if I had that $10,000 and I was using it the same way I used the $10? Because I started off with $10 to start fixing iPhones. So if I was able to start with that little bit and get to fucking 10,000, if I were to have kept going, bitch, I would be a fucking billionaire right now, 30 under 30. That's how I'm feeling. I'm fucking mad about this shit, bro. I'm fucking mad about this, bro. I'm not gonna pretend, bro. And it's not the money, bro. It's not. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be rich anyways. I come from the Lord God. I am the Lord. So I'm gonna be all that God is as I am on the earth. That's a summary. But I'm a little frustrated about the simple fact that I gave her that money. And I told myself a bad story. Because that story fucked me up. I was always thinking that things were going to fall through. I was always thinking that, oh, it just seems like it's going to be good. This shit about to rock. This shit about to hit the fan in a minute. I was always presuming that something negative was going to come and take away everything. Because that's what I had, and I never healed from that. And I didn't even have no support to know that I was even wounded in this area of finances based on my giving. And this is why I don't give a fuck about nobody's thinking in this world today. Because I had to look at my fucking astrology to see that I have a Chiron placement that shows up as the wounded healer. The person that's always giving from fucking empty. And if I didn't see that shit in the fucking stars, bitch, I would have been walking around just trying to heal everybody's life because I feel like I just want to do good. And I had to see that that was an aspect of me that's a traumatized part of my consciousness. And it's fucking written in the stars. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. Fuck people's thoughts. I want to hear what God's thoughts are. I'm fucking tired of listening to people. I'm fucking tired. Fucking tired. I've always been the best, bro. I've always been the best in business, in problem solving, in creating solutions, and finding the most efficient path. I've always been fucking him, bro. And I told myself a story that I wasn't him. Or that I was him and it sucks to be him. That's kind of what the story really was. It's like, yeah, I'm him, but it's like, damn, they're going to come take everything I worked hard for. It's like, fuck that, bro. That shit never happens, bro. I could have told my mom no. I could have given her $2,000. I could have given her $5,000. I didn't have to give her the whole thing. So, ooh, I'm fucked up right now. I'm fucked up right now. And it's not about the money, bro. It's about the honorable acknowledgement of where the energy came from, bro. Because it's all about where the energy came from, bro. If anybody had did that, I would have just catered to them in a different way to make sure that they're good, bro. It's nothing that I needed. I didn't fucking need a fucking big ass poster with my fucking face on there. Nothing, bro. It's just a fucking acknowledgement. Did you not see that I've been working this whole fucking time quiet as y'all been disgracing my creativity by telling me I'm wasting my time? By telling me I should just focus on school? By telling me, why the fuck I'm in school to go sit in the fucking desk and I just made $10,000 busting up and down the elevator, going to it's floor number 7 to get this iPhone 8, going over here to floor number 10 to get this iPhone X, busting $500, $600, $700 a day off screens, batteries. I made $400 a fucking day. I'm about to Uber my girl over to go get some fucking food, and the fucking day is not even 3 p.m. yet. Now I have the liberty of basking in these memories. But I made so much mistakes by not acknowledging the story I was telling myself. It's hurting. It's hurting. And I never thought it would hurt because I never really cared about like the societal numbers and 30 under 30, all this shit. But that 30 under 30 shit, nigga, I saw my fucking name on that list. Now, God gave me a new name, so this is a little different now. But fuck it, I belong on that bitch. My work ethic is God's. I belong on there. I don't give a fuck what the number is. Whether it's 300,000, whether it's 30 million, whether it's 3 million, whatever the fucking number is, I belong on that bitch. That's just the level of my solutions. That's just the level of my value. That's just the level of my service. And I'm a little salty at myself. I went all this way, didn't see it, didn't notice it. And now I'm in my car, living in my motherfucking car. A day away from homeless, damn near. Everybody is, but I'm close. I'm closer than other people. Because they cannot pay their bills and get put out. I could just fucking have an issue with my car. Father God, oh my Lord, what? Family, this is crazy. I'm going to share this video the way it is. I'm not editing this bitch. If you can have a personal opinion about me, keep that shit to yourself. I don't give a fuck. I am the Lord God. Everybody can watch. I don't care. No problem. I'm not tripping. Whatever. But this shit hurts though. It does. I'm not going to pretend about anything. This shit hurts. It hurts to see how much I was hurting myself and I didn't know. That's the summary. I'm not mad at anybody. I don't think nobody did nothing wrong. I just feel like I was wrong because I could have made a wiser choice by being strategic about how I delivered that money to her. I just knew that if it wasn't 10,000, she was going to lose the house. But at this time, in this consciousness in which I am, I really feel like it would have been better if we did lose the house. I really think it would have been better if we lost that bitch, bro. All that fucking money we've been paying all these years just to be in a house that nobody fucking appreciates. We could have lost it and let it been gone. Kept the 10,000. I would have fucking bought some more iPhone repair shit. I would have bought some more inventory. I would have went 10,000 more serious into my marketing and all that shit, bro. By now we've been on the fucking 30 by 30 list, bro. I'm mad about that shit, bro. I'm not gonna cap, bro. Fucked up. I'm fucked up about that shit, bro. What the fuck? I think about it now. It's like, bro, we could have lost the house, no problem. We would have slept in car, bro. I've been sleeping in car for 2 months. This shit not that bad. We could have got a bigger car. How many cars we need? How many? What the fuck? Go sleep with auntie and go. We have people to go live with, bro. We could have just lost that house, bro. It'd have been better if we lost that house than for me to lost my fire. This is what I'm receiving right now in spirit. This is what my message is right now. It would have been better if I let them suffer so I keep my fire. I would have been able to help them from a fucking billionaire. If I had $1 million, I'd be able to cut a check really quickly. To save my $10,000, my first $10,000 in cash. Wow. See, as the world is going on, everybody's doing whatever the fuck they're doing, this is my fucking life, bro. I don't give a fuck what's going on out there, bro. I need to know what's going on up in here, bro. So fuck what's happening. I don't care. I am what's happening. And the whole world better stop and fucking acknowledge that I'm hurt. I don't need nobody to stop. But bitch, I'll stop the world for me. You hear me? I don't need nobody to stop. The whole world is going on. Everybody's doing whatever, fuck, whatever. I will stop the fucking world for me. Does that make sense? If it don't, you're in trouble, but it should, because you are your only support. I should have been there for myself. I should have been there for myself to help make sure that I wasn't seeing this experience from a depreciating place like I did for all those fucking years. And the only time I was able to realize how I felt was when I realized that my dad never showed up for me or the family for the entire time, for those $10,000 and for every year afterwards. He never said one word about how we saved the fucking house. Never. That fucks me up in my head, bro. That fucks me up. It does. It's not something I think about every now and again, but today that shit's on my fucking mind, bro. Like, it's fucking me up. And it's so beautiful too, because I can see how God weaved certain events to happen so that I could see how I depreciated my worth because of this experience. I told myself that I wasn't worthy to keep good things, that something has to come and take it away from me. I gotta work, build, create, just so some fucking unplanned misfortune comes. No, bro, that is not my story. That is not your story. That is not your fucking story. That shit is no one's story. You can create that if you want, but you can already know how that goes. That is not my fucking story. My fucking story is I am the anchor. My fucking story is I am the support. I am the sustenance. I am the fucking plan, and I am that man. That's my story. But I did fuck myself up thinking that it wasn't. I did fuck myself up thinking that I wasn't. And I did also fuck myself up thinking that doing good means that you gotta sacrifice yourself. No, you don't. It would have been very good if I let that house go bankrupt and them fucking thieves come take the house away. It would have been very good. Because then everybody in the family would have recognized, oh, this what happens when you don't take care of all your bills and take care of what you got to get going. And this is also what happens when you don't have nothing outside of a job. I had something outside of a job. I was also working a job at that time. But my iPhone repairs is what helped me generate that $10,000 the way that I did. And I was the only one that had something on the side like that, that was thriving like that. So it would have been wiser now looking back for me to have invested all my money into doubling my creating in that realm, to increase how much money I was making, to increase how much screens I was buying every month, to increase how many people I was meeting every day, how many phones I was doing per day. It would have been way wiser to increase that than to cut everything short just for a mediocre life in a house that nobody even fucking wants. Just to keep fucking paying bills on it. I mean, what the fuck, bro? We don't even own that house right now. What the fuck? Bro, talk about toilet. That shit felt like it got flushed. That's how it feels. So I need to make these videos and talk about this just to get it out. Because it's fucking me up. And I don't want this shit no more. And I couldn't see it either. There's so much, so deeply in there that it's only God that got it out. I was in pain. I didn't know. Nah, I know when I'm in pain about other things, but that shit was deep, deep up in that bitch. That shit was up in there. Oh my Lord God. That shit was up in there. So I just wanted to share and express where I'm at right now. As I'm coming up onto my birthday, Earth Day, solar return, I'm coming back different. This world has no fucking idea who God is if they're not looking for me. When I say that, I want you to hear that from him, not from me, though. Because if you're not looking for the Spirit of God, you're not finding God. I don't care what church you go to. I don't care how attendance you are on Sunday. It doesn't matter. If you're not perceiving his Spirit right now in this moment, you don't know him. It's okay. Everybody gets to know him at the time when they're ready. So with that being said, that's all for this video. I may come back again and be talking more about this same exact experience, because this shit is fucking me up. I gotta get this out. We gotta correct this. So the biggest correction takeaway is frame your story how God knows your glory. Summary. Frame your story how God knows your glory. Summary. God does not know that things gonna come and just take shit away, and I'm gonna be sad, and I'm gonna work and build and create, and then everything's gonna be gone by a fucking water wave. No, that is not your story. Your story is that you are set upon a hill for all to see, for all to have sight, for all to see possibility, to all to be inspired, to all to see opportunity. That's my fucking story. I don't know what else to say right now. So I'm going to meditate. I'll talk to y'all again soon. This video resonated with you in any sense of the word, drop a comment. Give yourself the opportunity to get out some old stories too. Maybe you got to do a video for yourself. Maybe just sharing a comment about what you experienced may help you as well. Whatever you do it like God knows you, and rise to the glory that's destined for you. Now's the time. Talk to you again. Peace.